Most of my life, I wanted to feel invisible. I didn't want to be part of society. It wasn't until I started working with senior dogs, and in particular, a dog like Cricket, that I knew what it was like to be seen. Cricket and I met about 5 years ago. Cricket had some behavioral issues. He was a senior dog, a little withdrawn, and he wasn't really trusting of people. Muttville's Senior Dog Rescue and Shelter. Through Muttville's hard work and through their ability to work with the city, I was able to adopt him. The way he looked, he almost seemed like he wanted to be invisible. I kind of identified with that. A lot of my life, I wanted to be invisible as well. I never felt really like I was good looking. I never felt I was intelligent. I didn't want any attention on myself. I was experiencing it. A lot of racism. I had a teacher who referred to me constantly as wetback. Going to school, I'd go weeks, without talking to another person. I was 13 years old one time when I was coming home from school. The police held a gun to my head, calling me every single racist thing you could think of. I was upset, I was crying, and I was angry. I was incredibly angry that this had happened. As a result, I really didn't want to be part of society. I think a lot of it was depression, of wanting to be away from life, but at the same time being depressed because you are away from life. But sometimes what it takes, just that one little thing to kind of push you, to make you see the light. But all those years later, when I looked at Cricket, I just felt that I needed him and that he needed me. At that point, I realized he was someone who I really wanted in my life. One of the wonderful things about going out for walks with Cricket, you see life in a whole different perspective. All of a sudden, the world seems a little bit sunnier. You walk around and people come up and talk to you. You want to interact with people. You actually look up and enjoy life when you're with your dog. During the course of this time, I adopted 5 senior dogs from Muttville. Some of them were hospice. Most of them had serious medical needs. Some of them I was lucky enough to have with me for 3.5 years, some of them only 2 years. Each day with them was a blessing. And in particular, Cricket opened up so many different things to me. As he was coming out and getting confident, I felt myself doing the same thing. So it made me want to get involved with what's happening in the city concerning animals. So I'd heard about a commission in the city that dealt with animal issues. So I went ahead and I applied. And on my first try, I was appointed by the Board of Supervisors to the San Francisco Animal Commission. One thing I needed to overcome when I became a commissioner was fear of speaking in public.
Welcome to tonight's meeting of the San Francisco Animal Commission. My name is Michael.
Cricket helped me get over that. And as the chairman of the commission, I see myself as a protector of animals, and I have a responsibility to look at all the different issues that are impacting the animals in our city. I felt I had the confidence and I had the love in me to do something to try and help them. Cricket really is inspiring me to reach out to do things that I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing before. Working with senior dogs has really taught me just about second chances and second chapters in your life. You can trust, you can love. I know just how comforting that is, not just to yourself, but also to those who you share that trust and that love with. Cricket and all these dogs that we've rescued, we see each other. And that's one thing that I've learned as well, is that dogs, there's no way that they want to be invisible. I've gained so much love and I've gained so much happiness during the last few years of my life with Cricket and all the senior dogs. Because of them, I don't want to be invisible.